Try to take this through the rest of the second quarter. And from what I remember, from here on out, it's all Wayne Hills. Another good kick by Tommy. Several Patriots there, including 28, Joey Paya. See, they're running an eye. And there's another tackle for a loss by McAlunsky and Brophy and Brosnan on that. I think I got the ball, but he was down, I guess. Quarterback keeper. It's about 3rd and 4. And something's taking a long time. Oh, they tried the option. Oh, they got a little seam there. Looks like they got the first down. One of their few first downs for the game. And a draw to the outside. Blanchard went for a little ride there. And I missed a sack there, and Blanchard gets him. But I think they got called for holding, and I looked kind of ticked off. Because like I said, I would pretty much get off the ball and they'd grab me. I went right through and tackled the quarterback as he was handing the ball off. And a draw taken down by Gary Webb. And I recovered a fumble there. Just kind of remember seeing the ball sitting there, and I jumped on it. It's one of the few times I touched the football during a game in my career. Might have been the only time. False start on the Patriots. That wouldn't be an issue. Ooh, a pass. Look at that. Incomplete. Slot right. And looks like a draw to AJ, who gets about 12. Slot right. Is it 4th and 3 maybe? And they let Mark keep it, which they had no answer for, like I said. And it was almost kind of silly how easy it was when Mark would keep the ball. There's Tommy, who again had a great leg. And I don't know if you can see that. It's 30-8 with about 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Squibs that one a little bit. And a nice hit by Danby, but the kid stands up and gets about another 10-15 yards. some kind of penalty there. Offsides on the defense. First game of the season, there's mistakes. And another one, you see Aaron Brosnan, number 40 on the left, with kind of a late shove. It was not that late, but late enough where they could call it and justify it. 15-yard penalty. And this was not a good look for us because, again, we were having, our program was under some attention for negative reasons. There's Todd Greenberg making a great tackle. Seems like we had some contain issues over on the right side. Which was Blanchard on the left end, and so they're right, our left. And on our side, oh man, there's Brosnan, and it looked like Eric Demers was in, maybe. On the right side was me and Mark Danby, and we played in college together for the 2 years I played. He ended up playing all four and having a better college career than I did. Oh, they called him here for a unsportsmanlike conduct, I guess, like a fake. They accused him of calling for a fair catch and then running, and he was just blocking the lights from his eyes. Also kind of strange. Look at that huge hole. Nobody's there. AJ makes a nice move to the outside. Gets quite a bit of yardage. Maybe about 25 yards. He's all pumped up, talking trash. Longest run of the season at that point. Mark taking it to the air again. Overthrown, but there is a penalty. Looks like Hawkins might have been interfered with. Now Hawkins made some great plays later in the season. And looks like we're trying for a 55-yard field goal. Must be halftime. And yeah, maybe it would have been good from 50. I don't know. That would have been quite a record. And yeah, 30-8. Wasn't as good as we were hoping for at this point, but up by 22 at half, all the momentum, and no signs that they could stop us. And honestly, they couldn't. And we'll see if my memory serves me right. There's Guy Rose, number 8. Getting a little bit of a return. Looks like we got a Twins left. And it looks like they're really stacking up like in a 6-2 up there. And we got a counter. It's a really nice seam. Tom Brophy leading the way. AJ Spicer getting a good run. for the first down. And now counter the other way. Some jumping around, hopping around. Looks like he's in a little pain. But as a Wayne Hills player, you were expected to play through the pain. That was an expectation. And unless you were seriously injured, you were playing. And we were toughened up through practice and through our mental toughness, as Coach would put it. Coach Olson. It's a great catch by Mike Toglia, and now another great run by Mike Toglia, right up the middle. Mike was our tailback up until this year, at least this. He was the JV tailback the year before, and he got moved to fullback and shared responsibilities with Aaron. Aaron Brosnan having a great lead block right there, number 40. And he basically shared the fullback position. Mike started. The Twins left, and great second effort here by Mike Toglia. In the highlight film of the on New Jersey Sports Talk, they called him Joe Paya because Joe Paya was 28. That's Mike Toglia there. And it looks like he wants the ball again and easily gets in for the end zone for the touchdown. Easily. Tommy for the extra point. And can't get it through at that level with the low posts. 2 years earlier, there was a very controversial ending to a Wayne Hills Ramapo game. Partially because the posts were so low, you couldn't really tell if the ball was kicked high, if it was going inside or outside the posts. And that year, Chris Sims, who is a famous broadcaster now, was a sophomore, and that's how they won. Oh, there's another tackle in the backfield by Steve McClinsky, adding up for that record. And Bergenfield is moving backwards. 3rd and 12. And we can't really see what happened there, but there's seems to be about 4 guys in the backfield on the quarterback. Another punt. Returned by Mike Toglia. Looks like an over right, so it's usually a toss when it's over. Gets about 4. And now slot right. Couldn't tell what that was, but it's about another 4. You see Bergenfield has 9 up in the box. And still can't stop Mike from going straight ahead for the first down. Look, Mark's like, is this for real? He's looking around saying, are you serious? There's nobody here. Again. as if there was absolutely no adjustment at halftime. And then Mark pointing up. I don't know who he was pointing at, but I guess he was like, yeah, I'll keep doing this all night. And now 44-8. Around this time, it's kind of like, as a starter, two-way starter, it's starting to become kind of arduous. Or oh, this sparks some life into Bergenfield. I was just about to say, right around this time, you kind of think about the second team getting in, would they get a good return? And now the first team is certainly going to be back in. But when we would kill teams, I mean, by over 40, and it was like about the fourth quarter, there's myself getting another sack, grabbing his foot. By the fourth quarter, you kind of be like, all right, come on. Like, we're up by 40, we're up by 50. Let's get the second team in. Just wasn't as fun. Looks like they went for an option. Nothing doing there. This is still fun though, especially after they get a kickoff. They think they're going to do something. They toss it out. Look how many Patriots are there. And it looks like another punt. Aaron Brosnan had a thing number 40 of flinching. There he celebrates the flinch, which would get the guy on the offense to jump. And they would call false start on the offense rather than anything on the defense. Even though I don't know if that was technically legal. They let him get away with it all year. And we got a lot of penalty yards that way. Here's Mike Togley on the return, and he just kind of falls. I think he cramps or something. Doing all that running in the heat, the New Jersey September heat, which was the warmest game of the year, of course, but nothing compared to where I live now in the South, where kids are practicing in the 100+ heat in August. And Maher, our backup tailback, getting some action. Got a twins right. And letting Mark keep it again. Way down the field. No issues there with our second team in the backfield, Aaron and Maher. Which, there's Anthony Peruta on the 43. Aaron and Maher were also very good running backs. So there wasn't a huge drop. And we're going straight off tackle. Mark again, getting some additional yardage to his stats. Looks like we got a spread. And ball given to Aaron Brosnan. He gets all the way down to the 1. Aaron was a strong runner, north-south runner. Ended up playing at Georgetown. And he just falls in there. Real simple. Kind of anticlimactic. Everybody's like, all right, I mean, this is over. Yeah, and at this point, when you've been playing and you have 50 points up on the board, it's like, all right, we could probably score another 20 if we wanted to, but it's kind of, I don't know, it was kind of boring at that point. But this still looks like fun. And especially with the extra rivalry, it was important for us to kind of make a statement to the league, to the coaches, and now I can see some second team people in there. There's Steve Belletto and Pat Hickerson. Who's our backup quarterback, number 10, very strong player, Pat. Steve Belletto, 72, very strong tackle that didn't get to start this year, but was an excellent player. And yeah, you can see most of our second teamers in. There's Errol Elam, 83, just senior. '81, Kenny Hermany. There's Guy Rose trying to make something happen, but no space. There's the little boy clapping who was taunting us earlier in the game. Now we got some second team in. Maher Hagar. It's a little Brian Perella push there. It's Anthony Peruta. Strong play.